The Navajo Code Talkers. The Navajo Code Talkers were a big deal during World War II, using communication to pass key information. The Code Talkers is a secret communication that doesn't just happen in the United States. It also happens in other countries. These messages get transmitted over military telephones or radio communication nets. Using these native languages or what other countries may decide as a code, countries spend a lot of resources trying to decode other countries' communication. These codes can be very sophisticated in communication. There was a soldier that served during World War I in France named Philip Johnson. During his time, he saw how communication didn't work because codes were continually being broken. After World War I, he came up with an idea. As himself being Navajo, he knew how difficult the language was. And using the Navajo language that has never been written, only by passing down by generation to generation, it was one of the hardest languages to even learn. Johnson still wanted to serve in World War II, but was too old at the age of 50. He knew this was too of a great idea to pass. It was undocumented of how the idea was passed on, but it made a great impact during this war. The Navajo tribe is native to Arizona. After the war had started, Philip Johnson's idea became reality after seeing the need for the code. They recruited 29 of the Navajo soldiers to carry out the secret mission, with 400 others as backup. It took almost 2 years before they actually used the code in action. By using this code, it is credited to ending the war sooner, which made a big impact on the amount of soldiers that died during war. The way the Navajo used the code wasn't by spelling the messages out with letters, but instead they used words. The Navajo Code Talkers were used in the Marines and Air Force. There were only 7 different Native American groups that used their language in World War II, but the Navajo was the only unbreakable code they had. The original 29 Navajo couldn't say anything about what they did during war. They kept it classified until 1968, which was over 20 years after the war had ended. In 1982, President Ronald Reagan declared August 14th as National Code Talkers Day. The Navajo didn't get honored until 2001, when the original 29 Navajo got a Congressional Gold Medal, and the rest of the Navajo got Congressional Silver Medals. There's an annual celebration for the Navajo Code Talkers held on Navajo Nation, located in Arizona. President Trump honored the Navajo again for accomplishing an unbreakable code during World War II in 2017. As of now, few of the Navajo Code Talkers are alive. One of the last passed away in the beginning of 2020 at the age of 96. To this day, we honor these military vets for accomplishing the unbreakable code and the hard work they put in for winning World War II by using communication communication to pass key information